What is up, YouTube? It's your boy ABCCRUZER here, bringing you another Duel Links video. Today I will be showing you my new Shiranui deck that is based off of the new ban list that is coming out in August. So for those of you who don't know, the new ban list, Shiranui Squire will be set to 2 copies on the semi-limited list, while Shiranui Spectral Sword will be set to 3 copies you can run in your main deck. This opens up the possibility to play either Gold Sarcophagus or Cosmic Cyclone in your build, which I decided to go with Gold Sarcophagus. So let's go straight into the explanation. We're running 3 copies of Shiranui Solitaire. This is a great opening card as its effect allows you to attribute itself to special summon one of the tuners from the deck. This goes really well with Ballista Squad, as most of the time you want the level 2 tuner in the grave for your following turn. Next I'll be running 2 copies of Shiranui Squire. This is still a very powerful card, so you obviously want to run 2 copies of this. This allows you to special summon a tuner from the deck, which means you could go straight into a synchro play. I'll be running 1 copy of Shiranui Samurai. Samurai is really good as it has a quick effect where you can banish a Shiranui monster during either player's turn, and if it battles with an opponent's monster, that monster is banished. So it's good for border removal, but also when it's banished you can add a Shiranui card from your graveyard to your hand. Be running 1 copy of Shiranui Spirit Master. This is able to, upon summon, special summon a Shiranui monster either from your hand or your graveyard. Also, when it's banished, you can pop 1 face-up card on the field. 1 copy of the Shiranui Spectral Sword Shade. This is the level 3 tuner that allows you to go into the level 7 Squire Saga. It also has the second effect of being able to attribute itself to special summon 2 Shiranui monsters from the banished pile onto the field, but effects are negated. Be running 2 copies of Shiranui Spectral Sword. Be running 2 copies of the Shiranui Spectral Sword. Still a very good card. I will likely not run it at 3, just because 2 is a good number for this deck in my opinion. Be running 2 Forbidden Lance to help deal with back row. Lance just allows you to be unaffected by spells and traps until the end of the turn. Got our 1 copy of Gold Sarcophagus. All of the Shiranui cards have banish effects when they are banished, so Gold Sarcophagus really works well in this deck. Running 2 Ballista Squad. Ballista Squad's a very good card as you are able to tribute 1 monster, then target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. This could either be back row or a monster. 1 copy Fiendish Chain, targeting 1 effect monster, its effects are negated, also cannot attack while this card is on the field. 1 copy of Raigeki Break, discard 1 card, target 1 card on the field, destroy it. 2 copies of Paleozoid Canadia, basically flipping, targeting an opponent's monster and flipping it face down. Very powerful, stops them from going into any other plays. And then 1 copy of Floodgate Trap Hole. Upon summon, permanently flip down a summoned monster. So their monster is basically useless on the field. Be playing 1 Shiranui Squire Saga. Squire Saga is really good. You can banish any of your Shiranuis to get their effects, but also to gain effects such as having all your zombie or all monsters control get 300 attack. You can destroy 1 spell trap on the field, and if you banish a synchro, you can destroy 1 monster on the field. Running 2 Shiranui Sun Sagas, very powerful card. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects per Shiranui in the grave. 1 copy of the Shogun Saga, and we have 1 copy of the Revived King Hades, which just says that any monsters that are destroyed by zombie type monsters while this card's on the field, the effects are negated. And then 1 copy of Shiranui Samurai Saga. The skill we'll be running today is Level Augmentation, as it allows to reveal 1 monster in the hand, select 1 monster in the field, and basically boost that monster's level by the level of the monster in your hand. This allows you to get out your level 10 very easily. which is very hard to deal with. Before I move on to the replays, I do stream on Twitch, first link in the description. If you'd like to see me duel live, you go to my Twitch channel, my current schedule will be there, and you can find out when I am streaming next. Be happy to see you there. On to the replays. For this first duel, we are going against Yugi, and do we start on a good replay for you? I open with the Squire in the hand, which is a very strong opening. The only thing is I have no back row in my opening hand, but that is okay. Instead of getting out the level 2 tuner, I decide to get out the level 3 because with Squire Saga's effect, I'm able to banish the Squire to draw another card to hopefully pick up a back row, and then send the Spectral Sword to the grave so I can make plays next turn. And I do pick up the Ballista Squad in that draw. So we're going against Evil Eyes. They do their plays, get 2 on the field, and with their 3 back row. Now this next play is pretty crazy. So I immediately activate my Squire Saga to banish the level 3 to take out one of the back row. Then I normal summon the Spirit Master. Now Spirit Master is able to special summon a Shiranui from the grave or hand. So I go with the Solitaire from the hand. And the only thing about that you have to keep in mind is when that card, whatever, if it's from the hand or graveyard, once it leaves the field, it's actually banished instead. So I use that to my favor, and I tribute the Spirit Master to send that to the grave, so then I can synchro into a level 6, and now because it's leaving the field, it is banished, and I grab the level 3 tuner from the banish pile so I can go into my level 10 with the level 7, since I already used the level 7's effect at the beginning of the turn. Now I'm able to return cards equal to how many cards I have in the graveyard banish pile. They chain Evil Eye Defeat, which basically bounces a card back to the hand, aka to the extra deck, and to that I chain Ballista Squad, as if it's being returned to the hand anyways, I might as well destroy more. But what it also allows me to do is return itself to the extra deck to give me another target to pop a card on the field. And now what I do is I activate my Spectral Sword that I kept in the grave with the Spirit Master, and they end up surrendering. The next replay, we are going second against Jade and Yuki. They open up with their Keeper of Dragon Magic, discard a card, pick up the Neos Fusion. Neos Fusion activates to special summon the Brave Neos. I still open up with the Squire in my opening hand this time, except this time I bring out the level 2 tuner. Because I have no other monsters in my hand, or I guess no other level 4, level 2 monsters, I'm not able to do level augmentation, so I just get out into the level 6, but I do have 3 back row for protection. They activate Neospace and then summon the Alias, and on the battle step I flip over the Brave Neos, and then they end their turn. Now I activate Spirit Master to special summon the level 3 tuner to go into Squire Saga, and once that happens, then I activate the level 2 in the grave to banish the Spirit Master to get out the Hades. Now Spirit Master on banish can pop a face-up card in the field, which gets rid of the Brave Neos, and then I activate Squire to banish a Synchro to target a monster in the field and destroy it. Now because Brave Neos was set down, Neos Fusion in the grave cannot protect it because it's not face up on the field. And then I swing for game. For our third replay, we are going second against Yami Merrick. Now in this match, Yami is playing Shadow Game with Ritual Beast. They open up the Elder. Elder special summons the Winda, and then fusions into the Ulti Petal Fin. Now off my draw, I pick up the Squire. With Squire, I bring out the level 2 tuner, and this time I do have a level 2 or level 4 monster in my hand to level augment, and I go into the Shogun Saga. Shogun Saga lets me banish the Squire, and then I'm able to draw one and drop one. I wanted to keep the second Spectral Sword in my hand, so that next turn I could go into level 10 by summoning the Spectral Sword, and I didn't want to have both my level 2s in the grave. And I decided to get rid of Floodgate, Trap Hole, because most of the Ritual Beast cards, they can dodge Floodgates, as they can just fusion from the extra deck. So I keep the other two back row, which are the Raigeki Break and Canadia. During the battle phase, special summons both banished Ritual Beast monsters. I of course go for the Elder, as if I attack the Winda, they're able to special summon. So as the summon comes out, I chain Raigeki Break, get rid of the level 2 to target the summon monster and destroy it. Then they end their turn. I draw. I pick up the Fiendish Chain, set that, and I activate Gold Sarcophagus. What I use is I banish the Samurai so that I can pick up the level 2 from my graveyard, and then from here I normal summon the level 2 and go into the level 10. Level 10's effect activates, and he has Floodgate, which is unfortunate, as I have no way currently against that in my hand or on the field. So it gets flipped down, the effect goes off, and I don't want them to get their effect of Winda, so I just target the Floodgate that was on the field. They just pass to me. I pick up Squire. Squire is able to pick up the level 3 tuner, as both level 2s are already in the grave. So I go into Squire Saga, and now because both level 2s are already in the grave, I can use the Squire to get out the Hades, and Hades is really good because Hades will negate the effect of Winda after destroying. Activate Squire Saga's effect to banish the level 3, just so that I boost the damage of all monsters on the field. Winda's effect tries to activate but can't because its effects are negated. He top decks, or no, he already had in the hand the Lava Golem, but tributes both monsters on the field to special summon the Lava Golem, and then passes, as they can't normal summon or set. Lava Golem's effect's gonna activate, burn me for 1,000. I pick up the Ballista Squad, which is nice, as I can just tribute off the Lava Golem the next turn. I'm able to bring back the Samurai, but I go into the level 8 and they have no response, so I end up winning that game. Moving on to the last replay of today, I promise a very good one. We are going first against Seto Kaiba. Now, we did not open with the best hand, because there's no back row and we have our Solitaires instead of a Squire. So we're going to normal summon the Squire, tribute it to bring out the level 2 tuner. Now, I could have activated Gold Sarcophagus on a Squire to try to pick up a back row card, but I figured I was going against Blue Eyes. Now, Blue Eyes is, although it's an aggressive deck, it is a little bit slow, so I wasn't expecting anything like an OTK to happen in the first turn. Moving on to their turn, I was right. All they do is set, which I'm guessing it is one of their tuners that can special summon during the end phase. Now during my turn, I'm able, since they didn't do anything with level 2 tuner, I can level Augmentation and summon out to get up to level 10. And I leave it at that. I don't want to attack into their set card, as it'll let them to activate their effects. They activate their effect Ultimate Dragons, which at the time didn't let me know what the effect was, but basically what it does is you can reveal like 2 Blue Eyes in your hand to add a Polymerization from outside your deck. They normal summon the Master with Eyes of Blue and have a Wonder Wand to attach, activating Wonder Wand's effect to draw 2 more. He discards the Blue Eyes to special summon the Cosmo Brain, and then Cosmo Brain effect tributes the White Stone of Ancients to summon a Blue Eyes from the deck. Master with Eyes of Blue goes into the deck to tribute off send the Cosmo Brain to the graveyard, special summon the Blue Eyes from the graveyard. Polymerization has 3 in the hand and on the field, so goes into the Blue Eyes, or Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Now at this point, I notice that the effect is up to twice per turn to be able to send a fusion monster from the extra deck to attack again. So I don't mind banishing the level 2 because I know that at some point it's going to be banished anyways, and I might as well try to special summon it back onto the field, which is what I do with the Solitaire to get it back on the field. And then they go for the 3rd attack, which I still keep the level 10 on the field. Now in the end phase, White Stone Mage activates, summons the Dragon Spirit of White from the deck. So now I got some comeback to do. I kept the Gold Sarcophagus, remember, from earlier in the match. Now I'm going to use it to banish the Spirit Master to target the Neo Blue Eyes and destroy it. I then summon the Solitaire, Synchro into the Samurai Saga, and then I attack the Dragon Spear of White, and I set my Paleozoid Canadia, and I go for the direct attack. Now he has Kite-Roid in the hand, so the attack's negated, and at this point I'm thinking, alright, there's no way this dude can come back from it. But I was wrong. Activates Dragon's Mirror to banish 5 dragon and the 5 dragon type monsters to get out the 5-headed dragon, 5,000 attack and 5,000 defense. A very hard card to deal with. I'm able to activate Paleozoid Canadia to flip it down. Gold Sarcophagus, turn 1, so the next turn I'll be able to add back the Spirit Master, but for now I can't do anything. So I just set the Canadia and I go into defense because I have 1,000 life points left. I can't deal with taking attack. He swings into my Sun Saga. Now I did have Shiranui cards in the grave, but I knew that my Spirit Master was coming back to my hand in the next turn, so I wanted to actually clear up my field so that I can do this, which is summon out the level 3 tuner, go into the level 7, and then activate the level 7's effect so that I'm able to clear out the 5-headed dragon. Now, I could have probably grabbed back the Sun Saga onto the field off the Spirit Master, or done something else, but I didn't want to overcommit to anything just in case they had any other tricks up their sleeve. I still had 2 back row set, so I wasn't too worried about the next step. They use their second, or the Kite-Roid from the grave to stop lethal. Normal summons the Keeper of Shrine, which couldn't do anything about, and then surrenders. So pretty crazy last game. If you've made it this far, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I also live stream. I already know I mentioned that earlier, but if you drop me the follow, let me know in the comments, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.